Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something completely different. I know this is a Pokemon investment channel, but today we're going to look at my first month of earnings. So this is going to be, I'm going to do a bit of a breakdown on, I suppose, what the channel was about, how long it took to get there, what the sort of requirements and rules are around getting there, and then I guess the grand finale, what I actually made in the first 28 days. I know they call it a month, but it goes off 28 days, or it seems to in the YouTube world. But yeah, I suppose the big thing is, I don't know if it'll be too surprising exactly what I made, but yeah, it sort of surprised me a little bit. Whether it was a lot, not much, I'm not really sure, but I'll show you guys anyway. If you're a regular viewer, I just wanted to say, first and foremost, thanks so much for watching. Thanks everyone that's subscribed to the channel. Thanks everyone that joins in on the conversation that I get to have a bit of a chat to in the comments. Thanks everyone that likes videos or shares them. I'm no expert on the algorithm, but I believe those sort of things will probably help out in the long run. So thanks so much. So it doesn't feel like Pokemon's completely left out in this video, I picked up my first box of 151 just the other day, and I can tell you now, what is hard being a sealed collector is keeping it sealed, and there is no harder box that I've found that I want to just rip open. It is so hard to keep this thing sealed. 20 packs of goodness sitting inside there, and I just really, really want to open it. I really want to know what the Master Ball Holo is. Man, I've just, you know what it's like as a sealed investor. You have all these boxes sitting behind you and think, geez, there must be some good hits inside there. It's just impossible. It seems impossible to keep that one sealed. But anyway, so apologies if you've come here for Pokemon investment advice. It's not happening today. We're going through the analytics, like I said. But my next video, I'll be straight back into Pokemon investing. So don't stress. But I suppose the reason I wanted to share this was for a couple of reasons. One, a little bit of transparency, and B, I really actually enjoyed watching these sort of videos when I started out on YouTube, just to see how long it took people, whether they found it easy or hard. And it's sort of interesting. It's something you've always wondered, how much do YouTubers earn? And I'm certainly not calling myself a YouTuber, because I'm not. I'm a car salesman that loves collecting and investing Pokemon cards. So yeah, take that for a grain of salt. But anyway, let's get stuck into it. So the rules. What do you actually need to do to get monetized on YouTube? Now, the rules are simple, as in the rules are simple, but it's quite challenging to actually get there. I'll tell you the rules in just a second, but I started off it'd be about 4 months ago now. And I've been monetized for a month. So it took me 3 months to get monetized. Now, what was in my favor is 5-6 years ago, when Pokemon Go craze was just going bonkers, maybe even 7 years ago now, I uploaded a couple of shorts, and a few of them sort of took off. They weren't even called shorts back then, they were videos, but now they've been transferred into shorts. But a couple of them took off, so I already had 1,000 subscribers, which made it a little bit easy for me. Now, I can tell you now, none of them were active. Like, no one was paying any attention to anything on my YouTube, and I hadn't posted anything for 5 or 6 years. So I suppose, and I've said it before on this channel, I wanted to decide to create rather than consume in my downtime, because quite often we just sit on the couch, for an hour or 2 hours, and before you know it, you sit down there after dinner or whatever at 7:30, and before you know it, it's 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and all you've been doing is scrolling through your phone and maybe watching TikToks or Instagram Reels or YouTube videos, and I don't know, you just feel like you haven't achieved much. So I really wanted to start creating rather than consuming. So sort of spend my spare time or downtime talking about Pokemon investing, for lack of a better term. So that's what I did. So it really helped me that I had that 1,000 subscribers already for that. So that was already ticked. But when I've posted my first video, I think it got not many. I think it might be sitting on 7 views, or maybe it's 13. Either way, it's an incredibly low amount of views. So what you need is obviously the 1,000 subscribers, and you need 4,000 watch hours. Now, I thought 4,000 watch hours wouldn't be too difficult, but it turns out it is. It's really, really difficult. And if you click on the Earn tab in the YouTube Studio, it gives you a little tracker, like it tracks all along the way to 4,000 hours. And I can remember after about a month, I was still sitting on something ridiculously small, like 30 watch hours. Like it was just moving nowhere fast. And I was thinking, like, is it ever going to get there? Is it possible? Don't know. But then you think, all you need to do, or all I thought was, I just need to keep creating videos that maybe people want to watch. Maybe my knowledge across decades of collecting TCGs and over a decade of selling them and collecting them and now investing in them over the last 4 or 5 years, maybe that knowledge I can share with people. And I thought, if I just keep creating good content, maybe people are going to watch it, share it, like it, refer it to friends, whatever it might be. And then, eventually we'll get our 4,000 hours. So long story short, it took a long, long time. Well, it felt like it took a long, long time. But I had a video that sort of took off. It got about maybe 6,000 views and equated to about close to 400 watch hours, which is obviously near on 10% of that requirement of 4,000. And when I hit that video, I thought, you know what, maybe it is possible. Maybe I can get there. And then, you might post a video and only gets 400 views and only gets 25 watch hours. And you think, oh, maybe it's not possible. But anyway, long story short, it took me pretty much bang on 3 months from the first video that I posted to getting monetized. Now, once you do get monetized, then you've got a little bit of work to do. You've got to set up, of course, and I won't go into the details too much, but you've got to set up a Google AdSense account. You've got to link it to your YouTube. You've got to link it to a bank account, of course, so the money can stroll through. Now, anyway, let's get into what everyone's here for, which is the analytics. Let's have a look at my analytics. Now, I'll bring everything up data-wise on the screen here so you can all see. This is what the home screen looks like, pretty straightforward. It has your handle on there, it has your subscribers, it has the last sort of 28 days of data. And I'll jump in, I'll show you. So since I've been monetized, I've uploaded 13 videos. The first video, 13. Yeah, if you add all those up, it equals 13. My first video that I uploaded since being monetized was on Sword and Shield Alt Arts, and a few of them being relatively cheap, and what I was thinking as cheap pickups. So I outlined a fair few Sword and Shield Alt Arts that I think, given the climate and the prestige, I guess, around alt arts, is going to be a damn good pickup in this climate. So that's what I've done, 13 videos since I've been monetized. Now, let's jump out of these and into a more important tab. So let's jump into the views tab. So when it comes to views, it outlines, of course, your last 28 days. And as you can see, it wriggles along. And it generally, for me, seemed to spike when I posted a video. So, I guess YouTube in its algorithm's infinite wisdom would sort of give it some exposure once you post a video, put it under people's noses to see how it sits. My best day, I've had some bad days, of course, in there as well, but my best day, 3,661 views in a day. That is my best day. Next one along in the analytics here is your watch hours. Same thing. You can see it correlates very, very closely to the views. Obviously, as people view it, the watch hours are going to increase because, of course, watching it is a bit of a no-brainer. My best day, and up and down as well, my best day, 346 watch hours. Probably one of the more important ones, in my opinion, is this one, the subscribers tab. So again, same thing. There's been some good days and some bad days. And oddly, I seem to have this flat line as soon as I did get monetized. Like, I don't know if it was YouTube's way of testing me out, but it seemed to flatline a little bit for me in terms of subscribers. But my best day was 43 subscribers since being monetized. Now, the next part, the important one, this is what we come to see when it comes to making money, is the revenue tab. So again, same thing. There's been some good days and some bad days. I had a pretty good, it would have been my second or third day monetized based off the first video I posted, which was that Sword and Shield Alt Art video. It seemed to tick along at about 1,500 views in one day, and it gave me a fair bit, like $28 or something revenue. My best day, though, was $33.44, which was on the back of the last video that I posted. Now, I wanted to scroll through and just show you, it links, obviously, your best videos. Now, my best video when it comes to money was the last one that I posted, which was like, what was it about? It was about my personal investment strategy in Pokemon cards, sealed product-wise, of course, and singles. There was a couple of singles in there for the next 6 months. And it's still going pretty strong, which is weird because normally YouTube sort of sends it out there and then all of a sudden views just come crashing down, whereas this one seems to keep ticking along. So thanks everyone that's watched it and commented on it. It's really, really helped. Some other things that'll show up here, you've got your views, not your views, you've got your CPM, they call it, so how much you're getting paid per 1,000 views. And you'll see in shorts, it's next to nothing. Like I've been getting paid bugger all when it comes to YouTube shorts. I've been getting paid 8 cents. Yeah, 8 cents per 1,000 views when it comes to shorts. So shorts is not a good way to make money on YouTube from the looks of it. But if you compare that to my videos, you're looking at $9.08. And by the way, this is all Australian dollars. You're looking at $9.08 per 1,000 views when it comes to my videos. So there's a huge, huge difference between how much you get paid per 1,000 views on shorts and how much you get paid per 1,000 views on videos, which I like that. I don't want YouTube to become this, flick through. YouTube is about, content creating. And just to finalize though, so total made in the 28 days, $279.17 Australian. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what I was expecting. First of all, I was just really, really happy to get monetized. Second of all, I just want to keep creating good content that people want to watch. And you know what? It does take time, and it's not strenuous work. I like doing it, but it is nice to get a little bit of a financial reward when it comes to the hard work that sometimes people put in with their YouTube content creating and videos. And also, I also have a challenge. If you've watched it, jump into the videos, $600 into a Supra. Every bit that I make off YouTube goes towards that. I got a bet with a mate, so hopefully we can pull it off, and he'll be shaking my hand and handing me over a carton and a box of 12 golf balls there, rather than me doing it the other way around. So there's that too. But yeah, going back to that shorts versus videos, we've got TikTok, we've got Instagram Reels, and it almost feels like Instagram's been taken over by Reels. I would hate to see that happen to YouTube, because at the end of the day, I don't go to YouTube to watch shorts. I go to YouTube to watch good quality content where generally I like to learn something from. And that's the beauty of YouTube. It's that place you can go to where you actually feel like you can learn something and you're talking to like-minded people. You generally don't get these sort of, for lack of a better word, smart-ass comments and people on there trolling each other. Everyone seems to like to work together, and especially, when it's a community like the Pokemon collecting / investing community, everyone works pretty closely together and is like-minded. So, that's a really, really nice feeling. That's the beauty of YouTube, I think, compared to some other social media platforms. Now, I just wanted to say, finally, once again, a big thank you to everyone that watches, likes, shares, has subscribed, comments. It means a heap. We're going to get straight back into an investment video in a couple of days. I'm going to release it probably on Saturday or Sunday Australian time. So there you have it. But I'd love comments down below. I'd love to hear, are you in a small YouTube channel trying to crack the code, so to speak, and get monetized? If I can offer any help down below, ask me. If you got any questions regarding Pokemon investing, though, ask me down below. If you've been less brave than I have in keeping this sealed and cracked it open, what have you pulled from a Pokemon 151 booster box? Anyway, thanks again for watching, everyone. I'll catch you next time with a Pokemon investing video. Ta.